everyone! It's daytime! I'm Buster the Fox, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Trading Card Game. So, really quickly, the commentary for this episode was lost. I'm recording this in post, so I may sound a little bit strange and not know what I'm talking about. So anyway, it's been a little while since we've done a Pokemon Trading Card Game episode. I'm sorry, I know I've been neglecting this series. I remember about you guys who've been watching this. Don't worry. So, I'm gonna wait for the character to leave. Okay, so in the last episode, we defeated the Fire Club, and in the last episode, well, not the last episode, a few episodes ago, we talked to an NPC who mentioned someone named Kun-nii. So, we're gonna go ahead and try to find him. The way you do that is to go into each club and go into the side room, and he'll be in one of them. So I'm gonna make a quick cut until we find him, and I'll be right back. Aha, here he is. He's in the fighting club. So you see that strange guy up there? That's Kun-nii. He will be in one of these clubs. Go ahead and talk to him. So, ooh, he's got a strange hood on. Huh? Who are you? Who? Me? You don't know who I am? This is a strange thing about recording in post. I am the super musical star, Particle for Gore. No, Kun-nii. I'll sing the Poke Rap. You dance. I want to be the best there ever was, to beat all the rest. Hey, move those feet. What? Cards? You want to duel me? Okay, but if I win, you dance. And I love this part. It has 2 question marks. Kun-nii? Because his name has the question mark in it. That's literally part of his name. Okay, a 1-match duel with 6 prizes. Whatever that means. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. So this is the strange life form Kun-nii. Kun-nii? Deck. Yes. Oh, Kun-nii. Yes. Very interesting character. I love this character. He's kind of just hilarious and random. He has a terrible deck. Let's go ahead and put up the deck list. So, first thing that may catch your eye, he has a card named after himself, Kun-nii. He has 4 of them. It's a trainer card. I'm not going to tell you what it does. I'm going to let you see it for yourself. He does play it during this duel, and, well, let's just say, it's an interesting read. So yeah, his deck isn't very dangerous at all. He has Golduck, Hypno, Slowpoke for his main beaters, and he's got Farfetch'd, which can be kinda dangerous, but not really. Hypno you might look out for. He's the only one who's really remotely dangerous. Just don't really worry about it. You'll see why he's not dangerous, especially in a second here. So, I started off this duel with Magmar, I believe. Right now I'm trying to decide if I want to use energy removal, because he has a Pokemon with an energy out, and I'm also trying to decide if I want to use computer search to get another basic Pokemon, because I only have Magmar. Oh, that's not true. I have another one. Oh, so here we go. He plays Kun-nii the first turn. This is a card named after himself. So let's go ahead and see what it says, shall we? Your active Pokemon is now confused. Kun-nii wants you to play him as a Pokemon, but you can't. A mysterious creature not listed in the Pokédex. He asks kids around the world, who is cuter, Pikachu or me? And that's it! It has the only effect of confusing his own active Pokemon. That's it! And boom, he gets Tails. And guess what? He's weak to himself! Yeah. Yeah. Kun-nii is pretty much the weakest character in the entire game. Hands down. Telling you this now. He's even worse than the Kaleidoscope deck. And look at that. We just won. Turn 3. Turn 2 if you count it like whatever. Anyway, he sucks. With Kun-nii, that's who we won the duel with. Hey, you're pretty good. I'll give you this booster pack. So don't tell anyone I lost, okay? Alright, so when you beat Kun-nii, he actually gives you 4 booster packs, 1 of each type. Coliseum, Evolution, Laboratory, and Mystery. One cool thing though, if you beat Kun-nii... Oh, in both Cards and Dance, Soul and Rhythm are the secrets. Okay. Okay, apparently I was... Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Maybe I'll become a poet. It's hard recording in post. I've never done this before. Anyway, if you beat him, I think either 4 or 5 times... oh, right there I was showing... if you want to fight him again, you save, and then you reset the game by turning it on and back on again. Turning it off and back on again. And then you can fight him again. He won't show up in any club after that, unless you reset. So anyway, let's go back into the Challenge Cup. What I was trying to say before is that he will give you a copy of his Imakuni card if you beat him like 4 or 5 times. So if you're trying to be a completionist, you do need to beat him a few times. Alright, so yeah, after we get the 5th medal, you're able to do the Challenge Cup again, just like after the 3rd medal. And I forgot to save before I went in, and we're fighting a water deck, so I'm not going to spoil what happens here. I guess I was just about done saying what I want to say. So this came to a rather bad start here. I only have 1 Magmar, which I know to be a card that gets KO'd really quickly because it only has 50 hit points. And of course we're fighting a water deck. Luckily she starts with a Farfetch'd, so I hum and har a little bit for quite a while, thinking whether I want to use Professor Oak to get another basic Pokemon, since I don't have any other energy and I don't have any other cards on the field. I'm just checking the card text here, showing off that I did add that to the deck, and I replaced one of my Magmars for that, which I feel was a very good trade-off. So it gets the Leak Slap here on me, which is not great. Means it can kill me when it gets the stuff. So I didn't get a basic Pokemon, so I immediately used the Professor Oak just in case it was going to kill me next turn. So I put Charmander out, and then I used the Fire Punch to give it some damage. At this point, I still haven't noticed that she doesn't have anything on the bench, so I'm planning ahead. She uses the Super Potion, which makes me very mad, until I realize that she has nothing on the bench, so I just add a energy card, use Flamethrower, and kill it, and that's the win. Which is pretty good! I didn't have to worry about the Charmander. So there we go, we won because she had no more active Pokemon left. Alright, congratulations! Buster has... oh yeah, most unfortunate, Sarah, you suck. Something I said, I don't know. So now I realized as soon as she walked in, oh, that's Heather! Alright, so we save even though we really don't need to, because Heather is the character who has the Kaleidoscope deck. Yeah, the second worst deck in the game. Behind Imakuni, of course. So we get a really good starting hand here. We do play second, but that's not such a huge deal. This duel is an interesting one though. She starts off with a quick attack, which does the minimum damage, which is pretty good, but of course, as you can see, I only start with Charmander. I didn't have any other cards. So, let's see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, of course, start by energizing Charmander. We're going to use Bill, and then... oh, I thought I got something else. I guess not. This is a different duel from what I'm thinking of. We still got a pretty decent opening hand. We have Charmeleon, which is my current plan. That's my current win condition. I want to get Charmeleon out on the field and then just use the double colorless energy and all that good stuff to sweep a little bit. The Porygon in the background is pretty annoying, and then Eevee evolves into Jolteon, and now things are looking pretty bad. And it gets heads. So, yeah, I have no other basic Pokemon on the bench. So I'm panicking a little bit here. I do that so that I can evolve and then do my attack. And then I'm deciding what I want to do, if I want to use anything before I use Professor Oak here. I was deciding if I wanted to use Computer Search to get a specific basic Pokemon. It would be a bit risky to use Professor Oak without getting a basic Pokemon. But I do decide to... come on, do it. I do decide to just use the Professor Oak, and then I did get some basic Pokemon out of that, so it worked out alright. And then I'm deciding if I want to use Gust of Wind to take care of the Porygon early, but then the Jolteon would still be a problem, so I decided to just go ahead and attack here. There we go. There we go. So the cool thing here is I have 40 HP left, So even if its quick attack gets heads, it won't kill me. Gets heads, but I'm still alive, and he only has 30 hit points left, so my slash will be able to kill it. So I decided to, let's see, yeah, I attached the fire energy to Charmander because I have Charmeleon in the back there, and then I use slash. At least I'm gonna use slash. There we go. Alright. So we knock him out, and then we've got Porygon, who doesn't do any damage. However, he's annoying, but I have a fire energy and I have a Charizard in my hand, which means I can just fire spin for the win. And I was like, oh yeah, I can just do that because she doesn't have anything else on the bench. There we go. And we just attack. Kapow! And he's dead. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, I don't know if this comes out first or if my next Mario Tennis is going to come out, but I've been having some emulator issues, or at least I was, so I've got an updated version of the emulator right now. It may look a little smoother and sound a little different. Those are things I did on purpose. It has a sound enhancing option, and it has a nearest filter sort of thing. So anyway, this is Ronald. As I said on the third Medal Challenge Cup, the last Challenge Cup we played, he's always the last person we play. So we saved, of course, because why not? And we're playing the Invincible Ronald deck. So I know I didn't go over this last time, but for the sake of consistency, I'm not sure if he uses the Invincible Ronald deck in any other format other than the Challenge Cup here. In fact, I'm pretty sure I read that he only uses it here, which would make sense. So I'm going to go ahead and go over his deck. So, he has a triple type deck, which already isn't looking good. Same as the last one we played with him. He uses a lot of strong basic Pokemon, such as Scyther. He has Magmar level 31, Kangaskhan, and Chansey. Chansey, of course, being a really annoying card to play against. So this Magmar is different from the one I have. It has a lot more HP, but in exchange, it doesn't do as much damage, but it also has a lot more status effects. So it can poison you, and it uses Smokescreen, which gives you a coin flip to actually be able to attack. Other than those cards, he has Grammar and Muck. Muck can be dangerous. It has a pretty good Pokemon power, so you want to stop that coming out if you can. Geodude does not go into Golem though, it only evolves into Graveler. He only has 2 Gravelers, as you can see here. And that's about it for the Pokemon. He does have 4 double colorless energies, but considering the large amount of types he has, it's not really a big deal. The one thing you do have to look out for is him getting his cards well set up. So here you can see I got rid of the energy on the Grimer because I don't want Muck to come out. He has a lot of trainer cards that can set himself up. He has Professor Oak, Plus Power, Scoop Up, Gust of Wind, Energy Retrieval, Bill, Energy Removal, and with the exception of Gambler, which is not really a card that I personally like because of the coin flip, all of those trainer cards are pretty good for getting himself set up to go. So like he has Bill and Professor Oak to do card drawing, Plus Power can kill you when you don't think he could, Scoop Up can save one of his Pokemon that's going to get knocked out. So right now I'm energizing Growlithe because I don't have anything else out on the field, and I'm freaking out a little bit about that, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just attacking. I'm hoping for an Arcanine. So I get the Charizard. Notice that I also have the Charmeleon in hand. Out comes the Chansey, which I'm dreading seeing. So this Grimer is really annoying. It only does 10 damage, but it can paralyze you on a coin flip, which is, of course, not very nice. I don't like that. So I go ahead and use the energy removal on Chansey because I do not want it to be using Scrunch. That is one of the most annoying things ever. I'm forced to end my turn because of paralysis. So he attacks again. Luckily he gets Tails this time, so I'm able to attack next turn. However, it doesn't mean a whole lot because he still has 30 HP. Although, did I have a Plus Power in hand? I can't see. Oh, I hadn't attacked him yet. Okay, well, anyway. I didn't draw anything very good. He gets another Tails, which is lucky. Let's see, did I have a plus power? Oh, okay, so I got Charmander, and that became my new win condition, because I have Charmeleon and Charizard in the back, I have a Fire Energy and a double colorless. I don't have plus power, by the way. So, my plan was to start energizing Charmander and just getting Charizard out to sweep, which is a pretty good plan. I thought it was, and it turned out to be. I got paralyzed, but it doesn't matter because I got Arcanine, and now I start sweeping with Arcanine, which I immediately sort of regret because he only has 10 hit points left, and both of my attacks have drawbacks. I have to either discard an energy card or I have to hurt myself. I forget which one I decided to do here. Okay, I decided to use Flamethrower. So, yeah, I believe that's because I'd still have enough to use Flamethrower, and I knew that Takedown wouldn't be enough to kill this Chansey. So yeah, what I did is I attached the Fire Energy to Charmander, and then I'm going to evolve. I'm going to use Flamethrower to give it some chip damage, and then next turn my plan is to use Takedown to finish it off, with, hopefully without killing myself in the process. This Chansey won't be able to do any damage to me, and luckily it doesn't use Scrunch. So what I'm able to do is I put it onto Arcanine, the double colorless, so I can use Takedown. And then for some reason I stop. I'm not sure why. I was counting up the hit points of Chansey, I guess. But yeah, it does end up killing, which is great, and then I'm able to survive. Out comes Geodude, which is pretty good. We only have one prize notice. So it's my turn now, so I'm going to play this, and it turns out I didn't need the whole Charizard thing, so I just did it anyway, and then I used Flamethrower for the win, because that'll kill Geodude. We only have one prize, and that's it. And we beat Ronald in the Challenge Cup. We're still undefeated against Ronald, which is awesome. Most unfortunate, Ronald. Do try again when you don't suck as much! I'll win next time. Yeah, that's what you said last time, actually. So yeah, in this one we win level 8 Mew rather than the Mewtwo that we won before. I can't remember, but I think we may have gotten this one before. I don't know, but this is a card that you can get. It is a promo card, so you can only get it so many different ways. It's not a great Mew, but it's pretty good to have, I guess. I don't know. It's Mew. So anyway, that's that. It's probably another shorter episode, just like the last Challenge Cup. But thank you guys ever so much for watching. I hope you guys didn't mind the recording and post thing, but thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. But until next time, goodbye everyone. It's nighttime.